Guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Briefing with Libri, and today I am going to be creating a couple of embellishments. These are mixing bowl embellishments, and I thought they would be really cute if you are sending like sugar cookies or even just cookies in general, and you can make the dough or whatever you're making in the bowl kind of themed to that. So of course mine is going to be sugar cookies, and it has cute gold heart like confetti inside or sprinkles, and I've also added some diamond dots on the inside. They're very easy to put together and really quick. These next couple videos I'm trying to do some quick videos since I have to get them out scheduled before I leave. So I have two of these already put together. We're going to be making a medium size and a small one. And if you have not seen my last video, I will make sure to leave it up here and also in a playlist link down below. I don't have that project with me here. It's actually outside. But if you guys have not seen any of my other videos from this series, I do have some, I have about 7 process videos already out, or 8 of them actually. And they are all Valentine's Day themed. So I make these tags, I make some cards. I think in my last video I forgot to do this in the beginning, but I made some of these cards and these, and then I made even some embellishments that are honey themed and more tags. And this is just in case this is your first time seeing my video, but I am trying to do 14 days of Valentine's. I don't really do Valentine's, but I do love crafting for it, so I thought I would go ahead and try to do a series and post some videos. And then these are the embellishments that I've made. So if you guys have seen those videos, thank you for following along. I do appreciate it. And if you guys are interested in the videos, I will have those linked down below for you guys in a playlist if I haven't said so already. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and set these over here. I have already die cut all my pieces, and since I've already made 2 red mixing bowl embellishments, I'm going to make pink today. And my last video I had made a apron gift box, and then I also made some cookie sheet tags, which you guys have just seen that I shared. And I said that I wanted to try to do some baking themed projects, and I had done honeybee ones or like honey themed ones, and so I'm kind of doing some baking ones. This will be my last one of my baking, so I hope that is fine. I know they're not like true baking things, but I hope that this is enough for you guys. But I do have plans for some other things. So let's go ahead and get started. Let me share the dies that I used. So for the mixing bowls from my last video, I did share the large bowl die from my creative time. For today's video, I'm actually going to be using the medium and the small bowl. So I've had these dies in my craft room for a minute, and it's time to use my stash. So I'm doing less shopping this year and more using of my craft supplies and just shopping my stash. So I haven't used these yet, and I've been wanting to, so I was so glad to bust them out. And I'm also going to be using, for the cream part of my, or not cream, sorry, but for the mixture, like for my dough, I am using Pixi Dust Designs dies. These I think are a couple years old, and believe it or not, I have not touched them. So I'm using just the cream. I haven't used the mugs yet. It's a snowman mug and a penguin mug. I don't know if these are still available. If they are, I'll link them down below. I'm not affiliated with Pixi Dust Designs or my creative time, but I'll have them down in the description box for your convenience. So this larger one comes from the snowman mug, and the penguin mug has a smaller little cream or dough piece. So those are the dies I'm using for that. And then once we get to the sprinkles, I have used this KSCraft Valentine truck add-on, which I've shared before, and I just used it for the tiny little hearts to put make little sprinkles. So that's it. Nothing, not too much going on here like my other videos, but a lot of assembling. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to take my dough pieces, and I'm going to take some liquid glue Today I'm going to be using Barely Arts glue. And I'm going to add the cream to the bowl. The bowl has a slit in the middle, and that's so you can slide like, you know, tools or like baking tools, utensils and stuff underneath. But this fits just enough for it to go right behind. And before it dries, I'm going to go ahead and add one of my whisks. So I die cut 2, and you'll see why. I also did it for these spoons. And I'm just going to tuck it in here. Oops, I put it on the wrong side. The glue, but it's okay. I'll just wipe it off. Okay. And the whisk comes from the medium size. The small one does not come with a whisk. I use it from the medium. And the spoon for this, which is my mixing spoon, comes from the Snowman mug. So this has a spoon there. There is a fire truck outside. You can hear it. It's been raining like crazy here, so yeah, that's probably why. Okay. I'm going to glue this down to the dough. And then when you turn this around, this is the front. I don't know why I'm so off to the side. When you turn this around, it's messy. And I don't like being able to see all my layers tucked behind. So that's why I die cut another piece. Oh, and you can also glue this part because this is the back. So you can actually add glue to that and glue that down. I actually think I forgot to do that to these. Oh, but they're fine. Yeah, they're not that bad. And what I'm going to do is add glue to this whole back piece. I'm going to add my... Oh, my glue always falls. Okay. So I'm going to add my other whisk, and I'm going to add it to the back of this one. Now, the reason why I cut them twice, you do not have to do this. I did this because it's hanging off the embellishment, and I always want to make sure my pieces are going to stay in place and not rip off. So this just adds, makes it a little bit thicker. So it has a lower chance of it actually ripping. Okay, now I'm going to add more glue. You can add the glue after gluing that part, but yeah, so there's that. And I'm going to glue this down. And that's just going to cover up all that mess that happened in the back, and it's going to look like there was nothing glued behind. So now it looks clean. So that's the back, and here's the front. And there's an embossing of a heart here. I don't know if you can see it. So cute. I love this die. I'm so glad I picked it up. And then I'm going to add this skirt. So this little skirt here, there's a heart one and a plain one. I'm just using the heart because it's Valentine's. So I'm just going to add glue to the edge. That's going to touch my bowl on the edge, because I kind of want the bottom to flare up a little bit, not too much, but so it doesn't look too flat. I'm going to do the same thing to this big one, so I'm going to speed up the process because it's the exact same, and I'm just going to put this one together. Okay, so now they're all done, and this is what they look like. So adorable. Okay, and now what I'm going to do is glue on my hearts, so I'm just going to dump these out. And this cuts out 9 hearts. So I used 3 for the small one and 5 for the big one. So I was able to use just one cut of the hearts on here. And I'm just gonna spread them out here. Perfect. So now that I have that on there, I have this extra heart I'll save here on the side. And what I'm going to do is just to add a little bit more to the dough, I'm going to do some diamond dots. And I've gotten a question asked about my diamond dots and my confetti. And I did reply, however, in case anybody else is wondering, my diamond dots I grab from the store, and then what I do is I take all the bottles and I pour them into one organizer, because I know if I don't do that, I will forget I have a bunch of them, and then I buy more and it just adds up. And I just end up having a hoard of diamond dots of the same color. So what I do is I just try to find organizers where I can have them all together. And I like to buy a bunch of the same thing. If I love a product, I always tend to buy a bunch of it. So yeah, pretty well known for that. But I'm just going to put them in here. And I'm going to go ahead and glue these down. And I'm going to be trying to record 2 more videos today because I have to get them scheduled to go out during Lunar New Year and Super Bowl. Because I'm not going to be here and I don't want to miss on days, and I want to try to do process videos because I love process videos. So I know I'm putting a lot on myself, but as long as I can tell myself I can do it, I will do it. Let's hope. But anyway, let's go ahead and dot these. Okay. Last thing I'm going to do to finish these little embellishments off is add some of my diamond dust. So I'll have my diamond dust link down below for you guys. I do purchase the big bottle because I use it so much. But I'm going to add some glue just in certain areas of the dough because it's not like a whole whipped cream thing. It's still got to be mixed in and stuff. So I'm just adding it here and there. But you can do glitter as well. I probably would use glitter, but I've already used the diamond dust, so I can't I don't want to switch it up. Okay, and I just have my diamond dust in a container that I had in my craft room, and I'm just going to sprinkle some on there. Okay guys, so here they are, my finished tags. Or not tags, but embellishments. What I was going to say is you can turn these into tags. You could just punch a little hole on the side and then put a to and from on the back, and then you can easily use these as tags. So I have these ready to use whenever I am going to need either a tag or an embellishment for something. And this is how they look. My son is in here with all his cars, so that's what you're hearing in the background. But here is the red one. How cute are they? And I'll show you guys all of them together just so you could see them. Hi. So there they are, you guys. Come here. Up. Okay guys, so here is the 4 tags that I created. I hope you guys enjoyed watching today's process video. If you guys are interested in watching any of the other videos from this series, I will have the playlist linked down below for you guys. I will also have the products that I used in today's video linked down below as well. But I hope you guys have a great day, whatever day it is that y'all are watching this, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye. Say bye. Bye.